This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Former track and field athlete and coach Alan Mortimer has run in with the law. The 41-year-old is accused of 7 counts of credit card fraud between January and July of this year. It's alleged Mortimer obtained over $2,800 in credit from Fusion Superplex. He pleaded not guilty. Magistrate Darren Roll Davis, however, ordered that he be remanded to the Bahamas Department of Corrections until October 15th and 16th. Mortimer can apply to the Supreme Court for bail. Over in court number 10, 29-year-old Journey Charles was charged with 15 counts of fraud and possession of a false document. The court heard how over the 8-year period of 2011 to 2019, Charles got a Bahamian passport, a national insurance card, naturalization certificate, and a driver's license, all by false pretenses. He also accused of attempted fraud after allegedly trying to receive unemployment benefits. Charles pleaded not guilty. He too must apply to the Supreme Court for bail. In the meantime, he has been remanded until his next court appearance on November 25th. 3 homicides and a police-involved shooting makes quite a bloody holiday weekend here in the capital. Yet there's the assurance from National Security Minister Marvin Dames that the police are on top of things.
You can't find any country who can boast about having a 0 murder rate. Okay, and so, I mean, these are the challenges that we'll have to deal with from time to time. We clearly understand that. But I have every confidence that the police are on top of things, and the numbers certainly to date will reflect that. And if we continue on this trend, we will have another yet record-breaking year in respect to overall crime and murders.
Now, the carnage began shortly after 4 a.m. Sunday when a man standing outside his Richland Park home was shot multiple times. The victim has since been identified as Cabrio Wells, the younger brother of Transport and Local Government Minister Renwood Wells. A few hours later, a male was shot and killed on Lucky Heart Corner off East Street. The third homicide came just this morning after a man's bullet-riddled body was found outside a building off Blue Hill Road.
I'm very confident that we're moving in the right direction, and the numbers are certainly reflecting that we are. The police have assured me, I would have spoken to the commissioner over the weekend, and would have assured me that they're very much on top of things, and I have every confidence that they are, and they're performing extremely well.
Well, fellow cabinet ministers, Messrs. Turnquist and Dames, expressing sympathy to their colleague, the two using the opportunity to also reiterate the call for the public to resolve conflicts amicably.
We all get angry from time to time, but we must not lose our temper such that we resolve ourselves to actual physically trying to harm or to kill somebody. There are other ways to do this. And if you can't resolve it amongst yourselves, there are other people who are willing to help. Just reach out, and there are a whole number of organizations out there that are geared towards conflict resolution, helping you to work through whatever the challenges are.
Whether it's a cabinet minister or anybody else, there's no difference. I mean, murder affects us all. Crimes affects us all. And we all have a vested responsibility to ensure that we do our respective parts to continue to bring the level of crime in this country down.
Meantime, Grand Bahama Police have another homicide on their hands after a shooting victim dies. It was just before 4 a.m. on Sunday, July 7th, that police responded to reports of a lone gunman opening fire on 2 men at a business on East Sunrise Highway. Both were seriously wounded in the process, authorities confirming that one of the men died around 9:25 this morning at the Rand Memorial Hospital. While the Bahamas government standing with all right-thinking individuals in condemning all forms of violence, especially those founded in hatred and race supremacy, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs stressing as much in a release in the wake of 2 mass shootings in the U.S. states of Texas and Ohio this past weekend. At least 31 people were killed and some 53 injured. Reports are that a gunman opened fire at a crowd at a Walmart in El Paso. Early Sunday, a shooter attacked a crowd outside a popular bar in Dayton, Ohio. A suspect was taken into custody in the El Paso case. Officers killed the gunman in Dayton. The government expressed profound condolences on the tragic loss and the assurance of continued prayers for those wounded. A check on sports is up next.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.